What's up LGU, I'm the TheFPSJerry, and today I'm bringing you some Modern Warfare 2 Team Deathmatch on Underpass. I'm using the Famas with the Holographic sight, G18 Akimbo secondary I've got today, and Scavenger Pro, Underpass Pro and Ninja Pro with the Claymores equipment. Sort of my standard assault rifle setup with the burst fire weapons. I'm not going to talk about the gameplay too much in this game. A few topics I want to go into. First of all, I'd just like to, congrats LGU for being relaunched. I think they've done a good job. It's always good to see when channels go down. It's unfortunate what happened. I knew what happened, and it's unfortunate to see that happen, but they've come back bigger and better. I really like the way they've done the website and the new way of submitting and all this kind of stuff, and the new channel and just all of this. It's been done well. They didn't rush it and re-release it like I know some people would. They took their time, they redid the channel basically, and it's going to work well, and I think it's going to hopefully be a really big channel, and hopefully nothing like what happened before will happen again. So now that that kind of thing's out of the way, the topic I'm going to go into in this video is a good old one that's always being asked, and it is the Famas versus the M16. Which is better? Why? What's the kind of gun to use? Well, I think I'm going to start off by saying what is the actual differences. No matter what the stats say, they're pretty much the same gun. The biggest difference is that the Famas has a tighter spread, I believe. A smaller, yeah, tighter is the best word, a tighter spread. Which means, where you aim down the sight and shoot, all 3 bullets will collect there in a tighter area than the M16 does. The M16 has slightly more recoil, you could say, and bobs up a bit, which can be useful in situations. The good situations to use the M16, apart from personal preference, which is what I'm going to go into, is when you want to get more headshots. You aim for the upper body, and often that last bullet can pop up and get a headshot, which can also mean it can kill sometimes quicker if you aim nearer the neck and faster. But I think with the tighter spread of the Famas, it is the easier and better gun to use. No matter what people say, I just think the tighter spread means that, combined with the Holographic, which has a bigger auto aim assist, which is mainly the only real guns I use Holographic at the minute on, are the M16, Famas and the FAL whenever I use it. But I might experiment with different guns. I don't really use it too much. But again, it's another thing of personal preference which sight you use, but I might go on to that in a minute. So, like I said, there's a tighter spread, and that basically just means you get more one-shots anywhere really. I mean, I've seen me get one-shots in the legs, so as long as all the bullets hit, you're going to get the kill. So that means the tighter the spread, the more chance you've got of all 3 bullets hitting, which means the more chance of a one-shot basically. But the M16, it has a quicker reload. That's a good thing about the M16, and really it's personal preference. I mean, there's slight differences in accuracy and recoil. Sometimes the Famas doesn't, sometimes it gets hit markers, sometimes the M16 does. I think the M16 can do better with red dot, but again, that's more of a personal preference thing. Really, what I'd recommend to anyone who's pondering over which burst fire weapon to use is just try them. Go into a game. What I suggest is play some games of anything, TDM, domination, whatever you like to play. Probably not search and destroy because you want to try it out on a lot of kills, but play some of these games and just use both guns. Use the Famas for several games, see how it goes, and then use the M16 for several games. Then after that, I suggest trying both red dot and the Holographic. I'd maybe start off with the red dot and move up to Holographic. A few games with red dot, a few games with Holographic, same with the Famas and the M16. Because I think, although it may be personal choice, I think sometimes a Holographic can be better, but if your aiming's really pinpoint one day, say or usually on PS3 this works well because you can fire quicker. Actually, that didn't really make much sense, but still, if you're having a good aiming day and you've got maybe the lowest sensitivity and you can get that really precise aiming, or maybe a higher sensitivity a bit, but if you can get that precise aiming really quickly, the red dot might be better because you can see more. But the Holographic sight does offer more auto aim assist, which is very good in the burst fire weapons, which means if there's a target near you, and there's quite a funny kill, the Claymore reversed and he walked into space thinking he'd avoid the Claymore. But like I was saying, the Holographic provides more auto aim assist, which means if you aim down nearer the person, it won't zoom in, but it'll lock onto them, I could say, and as opposed to with the red dot, it won't do that as much. So that is a big benefit, and it can be one of those, you know, life or death situations if you make or miss the shot. Because with the burst-fire weapons, people say they're overpowered, but they're only overpowered if you get a one-shot kill. If you miss that first burst, I think they're the least quickest killing gun in the game, if you get what I'm saying. So I don't think everyone should complain about them. I don't think they do complain about them in this game too much, because of the other well, not overpowered, but the other weapons such as the UMP and the ACR. So I've sort of run on here. This is the end of the game, 27-3 on Underpass. Come and check out my channel, youtube.com/TheFPSJerry. Hopefully I have more videos up here soon. I'll see you later.